And again, Gloria is here with me. She lets me do all the talking, but she's certainly here, and she's done a great job of developing a relationship with the clinic operators. When an issue arises, whether we happen to see it or it's a complaint registered by someone in the neighborhood, she makes a phone call. The issue, as major or minor as it may be, is attended to right away. Again, trying to avoid this formal notice and order process, which I think really sort of serves to drive a wedge between all the parties involved. And again, this was the slide I was searching for earlier. Our education awareness does include officer interaction with the clients and the family when it's appropriate. Again, very simple example is that we know that a lot of people that access the one particular clinic where we've got parking complaints, we're seeing young adults that are dropped off for a couple of minutes to go in and take their treatment, and then they're being driven to work. So the family member will sit in the car while the while the client is in the clinic. So our officers will, if it's deemed necessary, we'll go talk to the person sitting in the car and again make them aware of perhaps a better place to park, just to to lower the visibility issues and that sort of thing. I'm going to turn it over to Gloria now for a moment to talk about this. These discussions that are taking, I'm going to say at the provincial level with regard to a community of interest. So I'm going to turn it to Gloria.
Hi there. Back in the fall of 2012, there was a methadone maintenance treatment community of interest that was established. And it was established with several people. It is made up of doctors, addiction services, harm reduction, pharmacists, as well as some people from municipalities such as myself. The whole goal of this community of interest was to increase public awareness and acceptance of methadone maintenance and let people know what's involved, how it works, the type of people that become addicted and require methadone. Some of our goals that we've done and what we've been able to accomplish with it is some brochures that can go out to neighborhoods and to the public in general, just to, again, educate them around methadone. We are also in the process of developing a short film which involves patients who use methadone or take methadone treatment, their families. There's been some doctors and pharmacists interviewed, as well as a local counselor, just talking about the impact of methadone maintenance and how it impacts the community. So that is wrapping up shortly, but we're hoping to walk away with some really good educational pieces for public meetings, neighborhoods, people that would have questions or be affected when a clinic like this opens up in their community.
So again, we think the preferred approach is to think of it as just another type of business. The operators or potential operators in the municipality can work together to identify potential locations based on the knowledge that they have in terms of their clientele, but our knowledge in terms of the neighborhood that they may be looking to move into. I know that our city council and many other municipal councils across the province would like to see some form of regulation put in place that would require methadone clinics to give municipalities a bit of a heads up. We're not saying an approval process. We're saying give us some advance notice so we've got an opportunity to work and plan with the operators to mitigate some of the concerns. Quite frankly, based on the experience we've had so far, we don't foresee anytime in the near future a situation where the province would step in and require dispensing clinics to give municipalities that advance notice. So what we're left with is hoping that clinics will see the benefit of working with the municipality beforehand, to plan and collaborate. Just to recap some of the points we've talked about already, the The foresight helps to reduce the tensions that can build in the community. Through our years of experience in bylaw enforcement on many issues, surprises often are at the root of many perceptions. When you can get out in front of some of these issues and raise awareness, we can mitigate those perceptions. Sorry, excuse me, and that helps to reduce the stress levels for the neighborhood, for the clinic, certainly for the clients, and help also mitigate some of the impact on resources at the municipal level. Again, benefits to the neighborhood is they've got an increased level of understanding as to what the clinic is all about. The people, and I don't have to tell anybody that's listening today that people that are being prescribed methadone are there for a good reason. They're not there to deal drugs and do all these other things that feed into these perceptions. It also, having that collaboration and raised awareness allows the neighborhood to have to understand that there's an avenue where they can respectfully express their concerns and give us an opportunity to raise those concerns or deal with those concerns in a respectful fashion. To the clients, again, it helps to reduce the stigma attached with methadone use, and I can't say this enough that neither Gloria or I want our officers to be seen as people that are adding an unneeded level of stress to people that are already in a very stressful situation. Benefits to the clinics, obviously it can help them reduce the resources needed to deal with these negative perceptions and pressures. They're a member of the community, whatever community they're in, they're a member of their community, and they deserve the supports that the municipality can offer, but they also deserve the respect of other members of the community, provided that they show that respect as well. And again, and I believe this is my last slide, the benefits to our office or to the municipality in general is that we're seen as a partner in the development or the concept of building and sustaining healthy communities, and it lessens the need for us to be seen as adversaries, where we've got officers in uniforms and cars chasing people down for these relatively minor issues that, again, tend to get blown out of proportion. So that brings us to the end of our slide deck. Our contact information is on the screen, and I believe that now would be the appropriate time for me to turn it over and open it up for questions.